Today I'm going to teach you a fishing knot. So we have our paracord that's going to represent our line and this carabiner that's going to represent our hook. So hopefully you get a good visual. So let's just jump right into it. We have our line, we're going to shoot it through the eye of our hook. Then we're going to double back, shoot it back through the eye the same way. And you'll have something that looks like this. Now, you just want to make an overhand knot, correct? Take your loop, put it through, and you want to keep this loop out. And what we're going to do with our hook end is actually fish it through the loop. And then we just cinch it down. And you'll have something that looks just like this. Very simple. So now I'll show you the same knot on a fishing hook and some fluoro. Hopefully you can see this. But again, we take our line end, put it through the eye of the hook, then back through the same way. You'll have your loop end and then your tag end. Overhand knot. Remember, you want to keep this loop out because we're going to fish our hook through and then carefully, so you don't hook yourself, cinch it all down together. Just like so. Make sure it's nice and tight. Now that you have something like this on real line with a real hook, you're going to want to clip off your tag end and you're ready to roll. You can use the same knot for swivels too. So I'll show you with our braid. Again, through the eye, back through the eye, have your loop, and it's easier if you give yourself plenty of line. Line is cheap, so you may as well. Do your overhand knot, you have your loop, fish our swivel through, and cinch it all together. And with braid too, if you want to make it nice and tight, you know, just wet it a little bit. It helps. And then again, we'll have something that looks like this. And we'll want to clip off our tag end. Now your swivel's ready to go. So now I'll show you on a tiny hook. We'll take our mono or fluoro and we'll fish it right through the eye. Again. And this is why we want to be consistent and do it the same way every time. Because you can cheat and make your loop first, but for tiny hooks, you can only shoot the line through one at a time or it'll be too thick. So, shoot it back through. There you go. And give yourself plenty of line, especially with smaller hooks. It's actually easier with more line. That way you don't hook yourself, because that's no fun. Overhand knot. And you have your loop. Put your hook through. And then gently cinch it all down at first. Nice and gently. And then what I like to do is we'll take our pair of pliers, because safety first, and then pull it together nice and tight. And there you have it. And then for the tag end, we want to clip off as much as we can, because small hook, small fish, right? So you want a small tag end so you don't spook them. And there you go. This is great for like power bait, trout, you know, stuff like that. Little panfish. Last but not least, I'll show you how to direct tie using the same knot, your fishing line to your lures. This time I'm going to show you the cheater way. So, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to make our loop first, and we're going to shoot it through the eye. And the reason why you can't do this earlier is because with tiny hooks, the line would be too thick to shoot through when it's doubled up, such as this. But for bigger, you know, like lures and whatnot, it's okay. Just make your loop first, then bam, overhand knot, have your loop, fish your lure through, and tighten it up, cinch it down, and we'll clip off our tag end. Now all you gotta do is cast it out, catch some fish. Just for fun, we're gonna do a little strength test. So we have a weight right here with our paracord we tied up earlier, and our hook and our fishing knot that we tied earlier. We're gonna loop our hook through this knot and lift. And as you can see, this is a very strong fishing knot. I have not lost a fish on it yet, so I hope this helps you guys out, and thanks for watching.